Hey, how you going? It's Rogan Josh, and it's a bit of a special bonus little stream this week. It is my 2-year anniversary of being a streamer. I am 2 years old in streamer years. It's my Twitch birthday. I just kind of jumped on. It's pretty late on a Sunday night, but I just came up in my calendar that today was the 2-year anniversary, and I just thought I'd do a quick little 2-year anniversary stream, talk through what the 2 years have been like, kind of talk about my experience and what it's all been like, really. So I'm gonna play some Destiny, which is what I'm playing. I'm streaming Anthem at the moment, but if I'm just playing games through the week, I will be playing Destiny. So that's what I felt like jumping in and playing tonight. So it's funny. This stream is mostly for me, I guess. A little thing I wanted to do for me. But yeah, I'm just gonna talk about how I started streaming and what the 2 years have been like, and just do a little bit of Destiny, really. Yeah, 2 years. So, God, why did I start streaming? How did I start streaming? Well, my streaming and content creator journey, if we go way back, started in like 2010 when I found podcasts. I think it was even earlier than that. I found IGN's Beyond podcast, the PlayStation podcast, and I found it by accident. I was trying to find the Dead Island trailer, that amazing trailer where the girl, it's all in reverse, because it had just come out, and when I went to search for it, I somehow instead stumbled upon a podcast talking about it, and I just kind of listened to it and really enjoyed it, and it was like, oh my god, like this is people having a conversation about stuff that I care about. And so I got into podcasts through that. I'm having some internet troubles tonight, but that's fine. Yeah, so that got me into podcasts. And then I kind of started my own podcasts with friends. So we had a few of them. We started off with the post-hardcore gamers. This is back in 2011. So we started off with the post-hardcore gamers, and then we changed it to Player Hate Podcast. And then it was at that time that I made a YouTube channel and started putting up Let's Plays of Minecraft and Rift and other things. So I was pretty ahead of my time in a lot of ways. If I had stuck with it, I feel like I would have been pretty successful at it, but I didn't, who knew that streaming and everything was going to go so big. All right, back to the thingo. Yeah, so in 2011, I was doing gaming videos. They're still up there. I should link them in a video. But yeah, I started doing these videos where I would play Minecraft and talk about different things. So I'd like talk about, like it was almost like a podcast, but it was a let's play of me playing Minecraft. And then I did a Rift let's play video that went very well. And then we had the podcasts going, and then I just kind of stopped doing it all. Especially like at the time I was in the band was going very well. The one thing I don't need to do, it's gonna be a Gambit. Why not? Let's do Gambit. Let's get some of these and go into Gambit. So yeah, I had the podcast going, had YouTube channel, had the band, and then just kind of a lot of it just kind of fell off, especially the gaming stuff. The podcast kind of went away for a few years and came back as Talk Nerdy Radio. And Talk Nerdy Radio went pretty well. I really enjoyed it. It went on, I kind of left it early when my son was born. He's 2.5 now. So I did it up until about 3 years ago, really. Can I get these? I can. Yeah, I'm having mad internet troubles tonight. So that's the podcasting. And when I first started, that's kind of the history up to there. And then in 2018, it was QB. It was QB that I got into streaming through. So in 2018, I was on Instagram, and Instagram gave me a suggested friend, and it was a mate, Ryan, that I used to play. He was in another band that we used to play with, and he had all these videos of him playing games on his Instagram under the name QB. And I followed his link, and it was Twitch. It was my first time seeing Twitch. He was a Twitch streamer that played PUBG. He was pretty successful. So, 2018 is when Ninja was at his height and Fortnite was huge. I hadn't played Fortnite yet, and it was all popping off. And he was right in the thick of it. Alright, let's go. Let's go do some Gambito tonight, shall we? Yeah, so that was my first taste of Twitch, was through QB. Regular Gambit. And then I learnt about Ninja at the time, started watching some Ninja streams. So this was all just after we moved into our new house, which is the house I'm in now, is when the streaming kind of started. I learned about Dr. Disrespect, started watching some of his stuff, and decided that it's what I wanted to do. I wasn't doing the podcast anymore. I was deciding whether I wanted to start up the podcast again. And then I kind of realized that I wasn't playing games anymore. I just didn't have time. I'd gotten right into the gym, and that had taken up like most of my life and thought at the time. What are we looking at? Hand cannon. Hand cannon, void. Mostly hand cannon and void. Alright, better make sure I've got a hand cannon equipped. Oh, I got this new one. And that's void. Sweet. We'll crank this. Alright, this should go alright. Yeah, so I started watching streamers, and it's when Ninja was at his peak. Like, it was season 4, season 5 of Fortnite. He had 200,000 people watching him, like the first stream of his that I watched. And I kind of had a crash course in what streaming was. And at that point, to me, really, it was QB, Dr. Disrespect, and Ninja. And that's it. And I just, like, it was the luckiest thing. I had an old phone that I didn't want anymore, an iPhone 6S. And I wanted to be a streamer, and I didn't have the means to do it. So I went and got an Xbox. So I traded the old iPhone into EB Games. They gave me $300, and that $300 got me an Xbox One Elite with a Kinect camera. And that's what, I wanted that because I knew the Kinect camera came with Xboxes, and I knew you could use it to stream to Twitch. So that's where I started. I got the Xbox, and I didn't know much about streaming, really. I didn't know how big it was, how long it had been around. And I had this kind of grand idea that I was gonna break onto the scene, doing something slightly different and blow up big, and just because I didn't know any better. I didn't know about how many people were streamers and how big a thing it already was. So I started this. Turning my volume down. I started this Twitch Tuesdays where I would have friends come over and play games with me. So the first games we streamed were PUBG on Xbox, which was terrible, but it's what I wanted to play because that's what QB and Dr. Disrespect played. I saw Fortnite at the time as a kid's game and didn't want to play it because I was stubborn, and I was trying to be like edgy and cool, I guess. This is only 2 years ago, but I feel like I'm a much different person now. I should have raised that dude behind me. But yeah, so each week I'd do a weekly stream like I do now, and each week I'd invite a different friend over, and we'd sit on the couch together and play games. So initially, yeah. Ooh. Initially PUBG, which obviously is single player, so we'd be taking that in turns. and we were terrible at it, and it on Xbox was terrible in general. And the other thing I learned really quick, which I had not considered, is I had terrible internet. Because we just moved into the house and it was a new house. So it didn't have... Oh. It didn't have good internet, it didn't have any internet, we had to use a SIM card modem. At first. Where'd that big guy just drop? No, there. That was a terrible grenade. Alright guys, clear it out. I love this gun. Oh wow, I'm used to having the arms and lets me shoot through that.
Almost there. Fill the bank to summon a primeval. Large blocker en route to the enemy. Feels good to be a bad guy, right?
Yeah, so at first I was just streaming with a friend over each week. We played Halo one stream, we played Call of Duty World War II for a couple of streams, tried all kind of different things. My internet was terrible, and it took me a little while to realize how bad my internet was. I didn't watch any of my first streams, and by the time I did watch them, I'd already been going for like 2 months, and I watched one of my streams back and it was unwatchable because it was so bad, which is funny because I think this one's actually having some trouble because we're having internet troubles at the moment. Whoops. Where's the other one? This gun is so sick. Hard light. Oh. Don't die right now, Josh. Alright, this is not helping my don't die mentality. Oh, no way, we were so close. Me running away probably didn't help that. Whoops. Yeah, so streamed a bunch of games, and then because of the internet problems I was having, a lot of the streams were unwatchable. I couldn't sort out streaming on my PC. I actually went out and bought a webcam, but the internet wasn't good enough on my PC and I couldn't do that. I've got so much test footage of me trying to record what like PC streams could look like and doing all like different layouts and stuff, and when I look back they were so terrible. But I had like, I don't know, 3 or 4 months off at that point because I just couldn't sort it all out. And during that time I learnt a lot about streaming and streamers. I watched a lot of streamers. It became a new thing for me. Kind of figured out, you know, what it's all about and what I wanted to really do. Because my initial ideas were a bit pie in the sky, unrealistic. I just didn't know at the time. And then it's funny, the game that got me back into streaming, I figured out one of the problems I had, I couldn't play an online game and stream because my internet was just too terrible. So I had to play a single player game, and it was that realization combined with getting Assassin's Creed Unity for like $2 from some sale. Oh, how's that timing? Yeah, I linked my phone to the Xbox and I could stream at 720. All of a sudden, I'd been trying to stream at like 260 and it wasn't working prior to that. Oh, this is not good.
Hostiles at the pit.
I had 10 motes. Shocking. I'm not paying much attention to the game. I feel bad. I feel bad for the other guys in this game with me. That's the first time I've lost motes, I think, ever. I don't think I've ever lost a lot of motes before. I was really not paying attention. I'm playing super dangerously. Whoa. Like super dangerously.
Your allies down and out. They're heading.
But yeah, so Assassin's Creed Unity got me back into streaming on the Xbox, tethering my phone. And then after I figured out that worked and I did a few streams like that, I still wasn't really officially streaming. I changed my stream night to just a game night. So it was just the night of the week that I would commit to being able to play games, having that time. And then I'd stream on and off to varying success. Streamed Fortnite for a little while because I got deep into Fortnite. In the time that I wasn't streaming, I got deep into Fortnite.
Team's got a prime evil. Once it dies, they win.
I was a very proud controller player. And then it was Christmas 2018, so the end of 2018, where I was kind of a streamer again, kind of getting back into it, that we had a Christmas party in my street, and I met my neighbor, and my neighbor, just because Adelaide is small and things like this sometimes happen, my neighbor happened to be a guy that I used to be in a Destiny clan with, but he was still in the clan and I hadn't played in a long time. I hadn't played Destiny 2 yet. He was in my Destiny 1 clan and he was good friends with my friends. And he's still my neighbor and it's just amazing that we happen to live next to each other.
Grab your gun.
But all those guys were on PlayStation and I'd been playing on Xbox
Your allies
for the last 6 months while I was trying to be a streamer. Dude, I'm gonna lose more motes. I've never lost motes before and then I've lost 15. I feel so bad for my team. Because I'm not paying, I should have just done story missions. Yeah, and finding out that I lived next to a dude that was on my clan and stuff got me fired up and wanting to play Destiny. So I went out and got a PS4 Pro
one kill.
and installed Destiny, and then I was a Destiny streamer. So I was a Destiny streamer, so I did that just after Christmas 2018. So basically for 2019, the whole year, I was a Destiny streamer. And I loved it.
Your allies invaded.
I wouldn't get many viewers because it's a pretty crowded directory. But I just really loved it.
Incoming hostiles at the canal. You had to move faster.
Woo.
Get them next time.
Here's me getting modes now. Oh, damn. Trinity Gold Catalyst. Sweet. Alright, I should start using that thing. Let's have a look at it. Oh, if only I'd banked those modes. Alright, let's win this game. Ah, a sniper up. I didn't think I had another specific weapon one. Arc super kill was an arc. Oh, I'm having a lot. I haven't had drop frames in a long time. There's something going on with my internet tonight. Luckily, it's not my regular stream. Alright, I've just got to kill people using the Trinity Goal. But for now, I will use the guns I need to. Yeah, well, oh, good. Well, this is loading up. I can talk more. Yeah, so I was a Destiny streamer for a year. And 2019, the year of me as a PlayStation guy playing Destiny, I got quite good. I loved it. And it kind of came to it all culminated on my birthday in October. Shadowkeep came out and I did like an overnight stream, like as late as I could. I did like an all night stream, and I burnt out on Destiny. Not that night, but just in general. All the streamers I was watching at that time were Destiny streamers. I'd completely switched the streamers I was watching. I didn't play any Fortnite anymore. I was completely over that. I was all about Destiny. I was watching King Gathalion and Dado and Glad and listening to Destiny podcasts, you know, DDU and Fireside Chat. And then I was playing Destiny. So everything I was doing was Destiny related. And close to the end of the year, I was done with Destiny. I just stopped playing completely. I don't even know what I streamed at that point. I think I still streamed it. I think I still streamed it once a week, but I was over it. And in January, so just before that, so at the end of 2019 in December, I just happened to stumble upon Anthem for $4 on PC. So I grabbed it. So I think at the end of the year, I had done a few different things. Like I'd done a Diablo 3 stream. I was trying to find what I was going to do because I knew that I was done with Destiny at that point. I didn't know what I was going to do. So I was experimenting a fair bit. And then at the start of 2020, start of this year, my first stream of this year was an Anthem stream. And I really enjoyed it. Like, I had a great time. The community was amazing. A whole bunch of people came in and were chatting to me. I loved the combat. It looked great on my PC. And the other thing that happened at this time was we got NBN internet. So over 2019, I had upgraded my streaming setup quite a bit. I'm not losing any modes, I'm going to bank one. So yeah, I'd upgraded my streaming setup. I'd got some, got a sweet camera. In those last couple of months when I was trying to find my new game, I was doing that from PC and upgrading my setup. Oh. Alright. So rare that I've got a sniper. Where is he? Oh, sweet. Ally neutralize him. Yeah, so as of that stream, started 2020, I became a full-on Anthem streamer. I didn't play anything else. I only streamed Anthem, and it went incredibly well, and I've been really enjoying it, and I've been doing that this whole year. And then just recently, with all the new announcements for Destiny, got me really excited about it, and I jumped in with the start of the new season. So now when I'm not streaming, I'm playing Destiny. As like my pastime hobby game that I'm playing. Where is this guy? I would love to snipe the... Nice. Your ally's a hero. Hey, your team has enough to pull a prime evil. I'm not helping my team at all. You've summoned a prime evil. Okay. And the win is yours. I need to get to cover. To the other side. I feel like we're getting invaded a lot. We are getting invaded a lot. Where is this guy? Oh, I thought I had him. I thought I was going to get that shot off. Yeah, so I've been streaming Anthem for 6 months,
Take it out. Invader
almost
down.
7.
You're clear.
To be fair as well, I did have a month off where me and a group of friends played and I streamed. What was I streaming? Division. So I had a glorious month with the Division 2 on PC with a full group. But I just didn't enjoy it as much. I found it too restrictive and I just really wanted to play more Anthem
Invader incoming. You're in the lead.
on stream. Where is this guy?
You're behind.
Where is this guy? He knows where I am because these guys are shooting at me.
Invader down.
Invader down.
Round's done. Opposing team defeated their prime evil.
Oh, good. Hey Shane, how you doing? It's a bit of an unusual stream. I basically came on
Just kidding. Do better.
as a bonus stream to
Doing good.
talk about my story up to this point with streaming. I've kind of done that up until now. It's not going to be a particularly long stream, probably on for another 20 minutes.
Backup.
Just wanted to do some Destiny stuff and
Incoming at the depot.
talk about this, just so it's kind of like, so I remember, really. I wish I'd done this for my first year. I just wish I'd saved all my streams. I let a lot of them, you know, disappear by not downloading them or moving them to YouTube or anything, and Twitch doesn't keep them forever. Like, I don't have my first stream, which is a massive pity. I'd love to watch my first stuff. Yeah, so as it stands right now. The other thing that happened recently though is my YouTube channel started going very well, which was not part of the plan, but I'm so stoked and I love doing it so much. But it's also really helping with my streaming.